Alright everyone, so it's like an entire week since this tournament took place. This is Stormy Sensei's Summer Smashfest number 7. I was not present for this tournament, and yet we have almost every single match saved here. We're missing like one set. We're missing 2 sets. Wait. Yeah, we're missing 2 sets out of the 8 available, which is really awesome. So we can actually go through the entire thing. The thumbnail says viewer battles. Oh, the thumbnail does say viewer battles. I messed up my intro, but I'm not editing it out, so that's just going to have to be in. I'll update the thumbnail. Like, I should do that now, actually. But anyway, yeah, so we got a whole tournament to watch. And I'm looking forward to it because apparently this was a really good one. I already know why. I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but this will be a good one. We're going to start off with winners round 2. This is the earliest match that we actually have visible for us in the replays. So we'll just start with that and go from there. ilikepie versus M Destroyer, winners round 2. They both had buys into this set.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so Kirby versus Dedede. I always say this should be unwinnable for Kirby, but people like M Destroyer and Jaja make it seem like this character actually can, stand a chance here. Like, Kirby's fast, his Nair destroys the Gordo, and he's got a pretty good combo game. But I'd say that the issue that ilikepie has here is that he's just generally too close. I like to hang back and jab or like forward tilt. That's gonna be killed, yes. That would have been better as an up air instead of a forward air. With Dedede's up air, you can actually like drift in or drift out and like change whether they go in front of you or behind you. The optimal combos. Yeah. So I want you guys to pay attention to how often Kirby's holding center stage and how often ilikepie is putting himself in a corner. Well, it's not so much he's putting himself in a corner, actually. M Destroyer is just like doing a really good job of keeping him in a corner, like comboing him to the corner, and then ooh, destruction. And I said that matchup is unwinnable. And that's like, ilikepie, one of my best viewers. Very impressed. Game 2, counterpicked to Final Destination. And counterpicked off of Dedede into Steve. I have noticed that ilikepie has been in this pretty awkward space, and this happens all the time. It actually happened to me as well when I picked up Dedede and dropped Kirby. So like the character that you want to be your main is like pretty good. And you think that eventually it'll be better than your main. But in the meantime, you're not really playing your main very much, or your old main, the character you just dropped, or secondarying, because you have this new character to play. So now you have even worse issue where, like, you know, you're saying to yourself, the character that I was playing, I like him. You know, I've been playing him for years, but I think that I could do better if I played this other character. You know, Kirby with Dedede here. And you're picking up this character and you're trying him out and like you're figuring out the combos and all this other stuff. But at some point in time you get to the point where maybe your two characters are about as good as they are. But the people that have been sticking with one character that whole time are now, you know, better than you are in both of those, even though you may have previously been better with your main. So, ilikepie's had some pretty good showings over the past few weeks. Like, ilikepie won the 5th tournament over Sonic. I don't know if he used Dedede or Steve. You know, actually, I know that he used Dedede because I actually recorded that. Yeah, but we've also been seeing ilikepie, like, you know, drop a couple of games that we normally wouldn't expect him to. And maybe he wouldn't if he had stuck with Dedede. And that's kind of a very important factor when it comes to getting better at something, and especially something like Super Smash Brothers, where you basically have to not necessarily care about winning this game. Because, yeah, he may be losing some games or losing some sets that he wouldn't have if he stuck with one character. But if in the end you think that a character is going to suit you better or is going to be more interesting to play, then, you know, you should, you know, just lose a couple of times while you get it better. And eventually your character will just be better than it was before. Eventually everyone plateaus. There are like a series of plateaus that happen, so you don't need to have to worry about that. So it's an unfortunate SD in game 2. But M Destroyer takes it over ilikepie 2-0. That's a pretty like tough angle because you got to go like I think there's like this special technique for Steve where you basically like rocket in like a diagonal upwards way, but you take all the momentum that you would have had going forward. I'm assuming that it's hard to hit because most people don't do it. But anyway, moving on to the next set.